Fixes and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie and I'm glad you guys stopped in today because we're doing something really, really fun. We're always doing something really fun, but today is going to be especially fun. I recently went over the Harvest Collection, Scentsy's Harvest Collection. They released 5 bars for their Harvest Collection and I did a haul. So I did that video. And now we're coming back and we are going to do warm reviews on those 5 bars. And at the same time, I also bought 3 other bars and I've warmed those as well. Excuse me, guys. My throat has just been, every time I go to talk, it just... The weather has changed dramatically here in Indiana. It's like fall. We've got like fall weather. We had storms go through yesterday, and the temperature has just dropped. So I don't know if it's sinus related that my throat's just like tickling and it just keeps grabbing me today. And I've been kind of horsey, and I don't know. But the weather has changed, and sometimes when the weather changes drastically, I have issues. It's cold out today. It is only going to be like a high of 73 or 74 today. So the next few days we got like fall-like weather. Temps have dropped, and it's getting down like 60s, like high 50s and 60s at night. High 50s, low 60s at night, and see, it just grabs me. So and then I was mowing lawn yesterday before before it stormed. I flew home from work and took Violet out and got her outside and dropped her off, but got her back in the house. And then I flew outside, and luckily I was able to get I only had a portion of my lawn to mow and I didn't finish mowing. So I got that done before the storms hit. But anyway, so yeah, bear with me with my throat. I'm going to be drinking a lot. I got a lozenge and it just keeps grabbing me. All right, so let's get into this, guys. All right, I also wrote down, I thought this would be fun. I ranked these from my top 5 out of these bars, the last video. And then I also ranked these 3 separately. 1 to 3, 3 to 1. From what I liked and what I didn't like. So I thought it'd be interesting to revisit that and then see what my thoughts are now after I've warmed them, because they have changed and I figured they would. So let's dive in. So the set that I have, this scent, I'm just going to talk about it here. White pumpkin and driftwood. Okay, it's like a gray color wax. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. And this has got crisp white pumpkin, driftwood, burnished by white cardamom, and warm solar amber. On cold, I really enjoyed this one on cold. So I smell the white pumpkin in there. I smell the driftwood. I smell the amber in there. It was kind of perfumey. And I really enjoyed it on cold. And so this one was my number 2 on cold. All right. And after warming it, this was my least favorite, guys. This came in at number 5. I was really shocked. And the reason being is it didn't smell horrible. Okay. I just want to preface by saying this did not smell horrible by any means. I very rarely find a scent that I absolutely hate and that it just is horrible. So this was not horrible. It was a nice scent, okay? And when I first started warming it, the pumpkin note kind of came out, and it did kind of mix with the driftwood and so forth. And a little bit of that amber came in. And as it progressed, the pumpkin kind of wore off, and for me. And then it was like the perfuminess with driftwood. What got me is the driftwood was very strong in this. And I didn't care for the driftwood note in this for some reason. I guess I like a driftwood or woody notes that are just like in the background. That they just kind of come through here and there. But there's other scents that are the stars. And I like the woods notes to be, you know, not the star. Like just the supporting actor, supporting character. And I found this one, the driftwood really was trying to come to the forefront, and it was really overtaking the scent for me. I didn't like just that driftwood note being so strong. Had the driftwood note been like softer and not as strong, and the other notes were able to come through more, like the white pumpkin and the cardamom and the I was gonna say Ashley, the amber, one of those lady names, right? The amber. If that had been able to come through a little bit more, I think I would have really enjoyed it more. It smelled nice. It smelled like, you know, like I said, you know, I got the pumpkin and a little bit of the cardamom and the amber, and then that driftwood was nice in the beginning. But once some of those other notes died off after several hours, I was left to smell that driftwood, and I did not care for it. So I'm going to try this out in my open concept. Maybe it's one of those scents that needs to be more, have a bigger space to expand and to, you know, move. You know, sometimes scents don't do well in smaller spaces. So I'm going to try that and see. I'm not giving up on this yet. So yeah, I'm going to try that out here in my open concept. And I think I'm going to try it once we've had cooler weather, but in the next week it's supposed to be in the 90s. Go figure. So I don't know. Maybe the cooler weather isn't the thing. Maybe this needs to cure a little bit to let the other notes come out more, to let that, you know, white pumpkin come out a little bit more, to let the cardamom come out more. Maybe those notes need to cure a little bit longer, because these are probably fresh pours. So that is my review on white pumpkin and driftwood. If you like a really good, you know, stronger driftwood note, try it, you know. I always recommend you guys trying these scents for yourself, because what I may like, you may not like. And what you may like, I mean, you know, vice versa. So, yeah, always try the scents for yourself, because everybody's sense of smell is so different, and it amazes me how different it can be. And your homes are different, and our climates are different, so always check them out yourself. Don't just take my word for it or other YouTubers. Just, you know, check them out. It's good to listen to, you know, us YouTubers and stuff, because we can, you know, help you maybe decide whether you really want to try something or you really don't, or what you want to try first and foremost. But I've been on this kick of really making myself warm things, even if I don't think I'm going to like it. So I've got one going right now in my house that I did not think was going to like, and I have not determined whether I'm going to like it or not. I was testing some other scents. So I've been making myself warm everything. So that's always a good thing to do too. So on cold, like I said, I ranked this number 2 on cold, and then after I warmed it, it was number 5. So there you have it. All right. Next one, guys, is Fall Into Love. And this is the one Scentsy is like going nuts with. I think they did fragrance flowers with this. I think they're going to do laundry with this. They did a lot of other products with this. So it is a pretty like mossy green color. And this has got scent notes of fresh orange peel, cool eucalyptus, and sweet balsam. And it was kind of, I mean, it wasn't like super strong. I can smell it, but it wasn't like super strong on cold. And I only did 1 cube because I did it in my bedroom, but I thought a lot of times balsam notes and tree notes get really strong when you warm them. For me. Sorry if you hear the helicopter, guys. I don't know. I live right by the airport, so the helicopter's been making all kinds of noise this morning. So sorry if you hear that. I apologize. So I decided I was only going to use 1 cube to check it out. Maybe that was my mistake, but this wasn't like super strong on warm either. It was sufficient. 1 cube was fine. I could smell it nice in my bedroom, It filled my bedroom decent, but it wasn't like a banger, okay? And what came out of it when it was warming to me was a lot of icicles and evergreen. On cold, it doesn't smell like that as much, but when I warmed it, that's the first thing that hit me was that smells a lot like icicles and evergreen. It wasn't like exact. There was a little bit of a difference. This is a little bit softer. I felt more muted. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so aggravating. And I've done lozenges. I've been drinking. I don't know what else to do with my throat. But anyway, I've done hot tea. Anyway, so this was nice. I really liked the scent. And this one, it came in on cold on number 3 on my last video. Fallen to Love. And this dropped a rating. It dropped a ranking. It went to number 4. Just basically because when I warmed it, it wasn't what I expected. After 8 to 10 hours, it was like gone. I really couldn't smell it. It just did not last long. I liked the scent. It was okay. It was like, to me, it wasn't nothing spectacular. It was just a nice scent. I'm going to warm it out here in my open concept. I'm going to use some more cubes of it. But yeah, I got a lot of icicles and evergreen with this. This might be a nice one really to have because now you can't get icicles and evergreen. Just maybe, I might, stock up on a few of these. So when I do run out of my icicles and evergreen, because I did not put it in my club, because I got a couple bricks and I got a few bars, that I have something similar, but I don't know. It's not something I'm going to reach for. But I'm not real big on like tree scents, but this has eucalyptus in it. It's got that cute, cool eucalyptus, and I think icicles and evergreen, I think it's got blue eucalyptus. And I do like eucalyptus, but this has also got that balsam in it and orange peel. And I'm not real fond of orange. And you can't really like smell the orange or the orange peel, but I don't know. This is just okay for me, all right? So that's Fallen to Love. Okay, the next one. This one kind of shocked me. Okay, this was Cashmere Leaves. And it is a pretty brick color wax. Scent notes are, I can't see this one. This one's a little bit difficult here, guys. Delicate falling leaves, brush crisp apple with cashmere spice. So it's got leaves, crisp apple, and cashmere spice. And this is the one on cold. When I flip the bar over, it smelled like kerosene to me. Even now, I'm kind of getting on top a little bit of a kerosene note. And that may be just my nose. It may be the cinnamon that is used in this. Because it's not like, there it is. Again, I smell it. I don't know. It's there on cold, definitely. So this was number 5. My ranking number 5 when I did cold sniffs. And this has moved up to number 3 on warm. So when I warmed it, I did 2 cubes out in my garage because I was afraid to warm it in here. But I did 2 cubes out in my garage, and I just let it go for a few hours. Just let it go and go and go. I walked out there, and I really thought this was a nice scent on warm. There's an undertone of apple. There's not like an in-your-face apple. It's just kind of an undertone of apple. And then, I'm not sure I'm smelling cashmere, but I'm smelling something that is a slight, not really perfumey. I don't know how to describe it. This was a different, I thought, how am I going to describe this one? I even was thinking about, how am I going to describe this one? Because it is very different, I think. And so I get like a little bit of apple, but it's like a deep apple. It's not like ripe apple, in your face strong apple. It's kind of a deep, maybe warm apple. I don't want to say smoky because I don't think it's smoky. And then there's some notes in here. I don't know what it is, but I get like deep, like a deep, maybe an ember note in there that maybe might be like in Spiced Ember Glow, but not quite as strong and not as much cinnamony. Yeah, and this has got, it's got a spice in it. Yeah, cashmere spice. But it's not like overly spicy. And what I really get, this may sound crazy, but what I really get is I get like an apple, like an apple cinnamony gingerbread note. But it's not like a regular gingerbread. It's like a deeper gingerbread note. Not burnt, like not gingerbread that's burnt, or that's not what I mean by deeper. It just is a little bit deeper. And I got that impression every now and then when I kept going out there and smelling it. And then I brought it in here into the house, because I have those little cups, you know. So I decided I'm going to bring it back in the house. I'm going to leave it, bring it in the house. I'm going to be okay with that. And I warmed it out here in my open concept last night, actually. And I got more, I don't know, I got more of a cinnamony spiciness out of it then. But I had warmed it quite a bit out in the garage. So I definitely am going to rewarm this. And it's going to be in my open concept probably, and rewarm it and see what I think of it. But it definitely came up. It was number 5 and cold, and it came up to number 3. So, you know, just, yeah, I don't know why I smell kerosene. Not all the time, just a little bit there, here and there on cold. But this is really different on cold than on warm. So I did enjoy this one. So this one I think I'm going to repurchase. I'm going to repurchase probably a couple bars of this. If once I rewarm it, I like it. This would be a good one, like on very, like a cold, like, you know, sometimes you're out in the cold and you come in, that cold just kind of stays in your bones a little bit, and you just want to warm up. This would be nice to come into, because I think it gives like a warmth about this. So this would be a really nice one to come in from the cold and just have it going in your house, and it would warm you up and be nice and cozy. All right, guys, so the next one, if I can talk, the next one is Dutch apple bread. Caramel color wax. And this was fresh sliced apple tossed in warm, I can't really hardly see this, guys, sorry. Fresh sliced apple tossed in warm cinnamon, brown sugar, and rolled oats. And I did 3 cubes out here in my open concept. And when I smelled it on cold, it really did smell like an apple pie filling, with a hint of tin from the can. Like if you got canned apple pie filling, that's what I got. And I'm still getting that on cold. And this one I ranked on cold number 4. It was my almost least favorite. And then on warm, it redeemed itself. It's now number 2. It's now number 2. So, I mean, I was kind of all over the place with a lot of these that I thought, you know, what I'd liked, and then they changed on warm. So, I warmed it out here in my open concept, and the first time I warmed it, I only warmed it like an hour and a half, and it was like, I was kind of disappointed in it because it wasn't really like coming alive in my warmers very much. I could smell a little bit of apple, a little bit of cinnamon, that's about it. Then I shut my warmers off, and then I had to work. I came home. I turned them back on. And the second day, and then it was my day off, and I just kept letting it go. Just letting it go, and I didn't shut my warmers off. And this bloomed into something really, really pretty. I did not smell rolled oats. I did not smell any type of bread. So I think the name of it is a little misleading. I smell still just like apples. I smelled like apples that were warming, you know, like baked apples that were warming, or that were warming in the oven, like cooking in the oven or on the stove top. Just like warm baked apples with like the sweet cinnamon gooiness that forms when you have that, like the pie filling, you know, that's what I got. I didn't get any crust. I didn't get any, like I said, bread. I didn't get any rolled oats. That's basically all I got. So I think it's a basic scent. I don't think it's like anything special, but I did enjoy it. And it did last. This one lasted a long time. Just kept really going and going and going, and it wasn't like a banger at any point in time, but it was like a nice medium throw. That in my home, in my open concept, I have really high ceilings out there, vaulted ceilings. So out here I do not, but it was nice. So I would repurchase this. I'm going to repurchase some more of this. I did enjoy it. So this was number 4. It is now number 2. Okay, the last one for the fall harvest was Forever Fall. This is orange wax, and it is baked pumpkin and cinnamon, baked pumpkin cinnamon stick, and with a dash of brown sugar. And this was my number 1 for cold. I like this the best on cold, and this is my number 1 on warm. So I was right about one of them on cold. I warmed this in my bedroom. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. This, guys, is great. This one was my favorite. Oh my gosh, I really enjoyed this. I got a nice pumpkin-y scent. There's some cinnamon in there, but it wasn't overly cinnamon. And the brown sugar gives it kind of like a bakery feel a little bit to it. But then I noticed as it warmed, the more it warmed, I kept getting like a gimme candy type vibe, from it. So, but a little bit more pumpkin-y, which I really liked. And it was just sweet and gooey, and oh, I love that. I love really sweet scents. So this was amazing. I really did like it. And then it just kept going and going and going. It was really, really good performer. And yeah, it was wonderful drifting off to sleep with this and waking up and still smelling it. That's one thing I really do enjoy about some of the scents. I want to go to sleep with it, but when I wake up, I want to smell it too. And there's some scents that I don't get that out of. Like, just for instance, this one, Fall into Love. I went to sleep smelling it, but I woke up and I couldn't smell it. It was not there. Or I was nose blind to it. This one, no, it was great. And then I'm still warming it in my bedroom now. It's been going for a couple days now. And now it's kind of gotten to be a little buttery. I'm getting a little bit of like a buttery note, but not like butter you put on but like a buttery butterscotchy note. So I think that's kind of playing in with the gimme candy, but it smells wonderful when I walk in there. So I really love this Forever Fall. I'm definitely going to be stocking up on this one. So the 2 that I liked the best were these 2, which was Forever Fall, number 1, Dutch Apple Bread, number 2, and then, believe it or not, Cashmere Leaves, number 3. Those 3 I'm going to repurchase. These other 2 I'm going to rewarm and revisit and try them out and see what happens. Maybe let them sit and cure a little bit. They may not be repurchases, but then again, they may be. Depends on what happens in that area. So stay tuned and watch my warm review, what I've been warming, so you can stay abreast and know what's going on with these scents. All right, guys, I got 3 more bars we're going to go through. So I'm going to go from the last one. Okay, this one, I ranked this one number 3 thumbs up last time. And then Pink Leather, number 2. And then Disney's Frightfully Delightful, number 1. So let's go with Pink Leather. Pink Leather was number 2. It's a pretty pink wax. I used 2 cubes in my bedroom. This has got Wild Strawberry, Toasted Vanilla, and Pink Leather. This is August scent of the month. I love this one. This one is good. It's like sweet berries with like creamy strawberry and berries. I loved it. It performed good. It was sweet and yummy. I think I said that I got like pink sugarberry mint vibes off of it on cold, and I still do, except there's no mint in it. And on warm, I still got that pink sugarberry mint vibe. And I also felt like this was kind of similar to Minnie Mouse, Love and Kisses. I kind of got the same vibe with that as well. Just that sweet creaminess. But this one I think was a little bit better performer, a little bit stronger than that. Excuse me, guys. So definite repurchase. I want to get at least a 6-pack of this one because I really did enjoy this. It was I did not get pink sugarberry mint in my club, so I think I'm going to try to recreate that. I'm going to use this and put some mint with it, and so because I did like that scent. So this was number 2. I'm going to rank this number 3 because I really liked it and I really enjoyed this, but just wasn't my favorite out of the 3. But I am getting more because I did enjoy it. I do love it. These 3 were hard to rank because I enjoyed each and every one of them. Okay, this one was 3 thumbs up. Okay, I ranked this number 3. And it's got a white wax. And this has got scent notes. I just dropped some wax here. This has got scent notes of allspice, pumpkin, cinnamon, and sparkling ginger. I'm getting wax all over here, guys. This one I love. This one was absolutely great. This is so unique. This has got like, I got like a bread note coming out in it. I don't know whether it's a baguette or if it's French bread. It's just some kind of nice baked bread coming out of this. And then that allspice comes in with it. And there is a pumpkin-y spiciness that comes in. This is cinnamon and allspice and pumpkin. I don't really like, notice one or the other. But this is a fabulous. If you like a spice, this is good spice. And it's got that bready note in there. The bready note did wear off for me. And then it was left with just a nice pumpkin, spicy, allspice type scent. I love this one. This is really great. It was a great performer. It lasted a really long time. It was a boomer, but not overly spicy. I loved it. So yeah, 3 thumbs up. Haunted Mansion. Definitely, I'm going to get a 6-pack of that one too because I really enjoy it and I want to start warming this fall. This is going to probably be one of my favorite bars. So that's a Haunted Mansion, 3 thumbs up. It went from number 3. It is now number 2 in my ranking. All right, guys. Last one is Scentsy's Frightfully Delightful. This was my number 1 on cold, and it is my number 1 on warm. It's a nice, pretty orange wax. Scent notes are golden pumpkin, harvest peach, and vanilla, whipped vanilla, and brown sugar. I love this one. I wasn't sure about this. I was, like I said, with the peach and the pumpkin, really was not sure about it, whether I was really going to like it or not. I liked it on cold. I really did love it on cold. I warmed it. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Now, if you do not like super sweet richness, you probably won't like this. This is very, very sweet. It is very, very rich and decadent, but I loved it. I love those kind of scents. I could smell the pumpkin in there and the peach mingled in there really nicely. But yet I got whiffs of peach here and there, and I got whiffs of the pumpkin. And this is not like, this says golden pumpkin, yeah. It's kind of not like a baked pumpkin. I got more of a fresher pumpkin. Whiffs of it here and there, but it wasn't like horrible. It wasn't like, you open up a pumpkin and that's what you smell. It's like maybe like canned pumpkin instead of just raw pumpkin. So, yeah, this was great. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. This one this one's going to my club, and I want to get a 6-pack of this. I want to get a 6-pack of this and go put that in my club. 6-pack of this, I want to put that in my club. All 3 of those are going in my club because those were just fantastic. I just cannot believe how good those were. These I'm more excited about than what these were. So if any of these go in my club, the 5-pack, it would be Forever Fall number 1 for sure. The other two, I'm not quite certain yet. I'm not sure. So we'll see. But anyway, so that's my video, guys. That's my that's my warming video, my warm reviews on the Scentsy's 5-pack haul. I meant to say harvest. Harvest collection. I have a hard time saying that. I don't know why. But and then the 3 bars that I just kind of added on here and there. I think this is part of the harvest collection. It's just kind of separate because of it being a licensed bar. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think down below. And I know this is, you guys have not been able to get these. This one you've been able to, and I think this one is available now. So let me know if you've gotten anybody has gotten either of these 2 bars and warmed them, and let me know what your thoughts were. The other ones, only consultants I know have access to this, so let me know what your thoughts are. If you're not a consultant, you got to wait till September 1st to get these. These will be released September 1st, the 5-pack and the Frightfully Delightful. Are you going to try them? Are you going to try them? And if so, which scents do you think you're going to like the best? All right. So give me your top 3 out of these 5 that you're going to like the best. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and spending some time with me today. I do appreciate it. I hope everybody is happy, healthy, and safe. And also, I just want to do a friendly reminder to just be kind. Be kind and to people, not only in front of them, to their face, but also be kind to them behind their backs, because people can sense that, whether people are not fully kind and loving out of their hearts. So that's going to be my new thing, just to kind of remind people, to be kind, because it does hurt people, and you may not even really have to say anything to anybody, but just your actions kind of speak louder than words. So anyway, you guys have a great day. If you're new, subscribe before you leave. We'd love to have you join our fam. Click the notification bell so you're notified of any of my new uploaded videos, so you don't miss out on anything. And for those of you who have done that already, thank you guys so very much. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, let's like, comment, share, watch through the end. All those things help our channel grow, and we are growing. And I thank you all so very much for that. So you guys take care and have a great day, night, evening, whatever it is when you see this video. All right, love you guys.